everybody. It's Jennifer, and it is Testimonial Tuesday again. And if you know me, or we're meeting for the first time, you know that I have a passion to help people sleep better, feel better, and live better through natural health and wellness. And I like to come on here once a week just to let other people share their story of their interaction with this plant and how it has impacted their lives in a positive way. As always, we try and stay as compliant as possible. We're limited in what we can say and the terms that we can use, so we try and just describe what it is and how we're being benefited by this plant in the best way possible. So read between the lines on some of the things that we say. But my guest today is Christopher Hamlin, and he's got an incredible story of just the peace and calmness and what this plant has brought back to his life. So Chris, I'll let you take it away.
Thanks, Jennifer.
Yeah.
Hello, Christopher Hamlin here. Started taking this CBD oil last August, and I'm getting clearer thinking, less back pain, less anxiousness, able just to sleep well throughout the night, wake in the morning, and talk and interact with people like I used to. Mm-hmm. So I really enjoy it. Has it been the same way for you?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Did it work for you immediately? Did it take some time for you to start really noticing the differences, or how did that piece go for you?
Well, I'd say I noticed an immediate response, but it took a couple of months for the CBD oil to react with me. As I was beginning to think clearer and respond clearer. Mm-hmm. I've been taking it since last August.
Right.
And I see an improvement daily.
Yeah, beautiful. What you had mentioned too, that previously you were in a vehicle accident, and you kind of feel some benefit from that even now?
I do. I had a brain injury back in the 90s, last century. And it took a while for bringing up the thought in my mind and then communicating it, talking to other people. But now, as you can tell on the live video, it's a lot easier.
That's awesome.
And it improves daily.
Yeah. It's super good for the receptors in our brain and how it helps the functioning in the brain for certain. My mom went through brain surgery a few years ago, and since that surgery, she's had periods of time where it feels like she's got electrical impulses kind of throughout her brain and causes her issues. But since she's been on the oil, it's, I wouldn't say 100% gone, but reduced, probably 90% from what she used to deal with, which is super awesome. So were you, when you were first introduced to this, did you have knowledge of it previously? Because for me, I have done everything I can in my life to just, stay as far away from anything to do with drugs. I was a child of the DARE generation, and they told me to just say no, so that's what I did. And it wasn't until I got into this to really start learning that there are, two plants underneath the label of cannabis. One, of course, being hemp, that is very high in CBD, but very low in THC, which is the psychoactive component. I just always thought that they were all one plant, and it was all about getting high. And, I just didn't really ever have any interest in that. My mom was a paralegal, and I was a paralegal in the Judge Advocate General Corps in the U.S. Army. So it just wasn't ever on my radar. So when a friend of mine introduced this to me and I started really learning about it and learning that there was a difference, I was not only quite surprised, but then also learning about the history of the plant and just how far back it dates and how it used to be an integral part of our society and how important it was to the colonies back in those days. So, were you aware of that stuff when you got started, or have you kind of been on the same learning journey that I have?
I was on the same learning journey you were on. I had previously used ground ginger in coffee to help with anxiety. And my friend mentioned that a friend of hers uses this thing called CBD oil. And so she gave me a little bottle and I put it under my tongue.
Yeah. As
was instructed. And I noticed a difference. I was like, okay, this works.
Awesome. And what about for you, as you're sharing it with, friends and family and loved ones? Is there somebody else in your kind of, world that is getting incredible results with it as well?
Oh, yeah. I have a friend, and she experiences less nightmares and
Oh,
is
wow.
more calm when she wakes up.
That makes a world of difference.
Yeah, it was
For
like one of
certain.
those when coffee doesn't help.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And have you tried our CBD coffee?
Not yet, but being a
Okay.
coffee advocate, I'm going to do that
Right.
soon.
I recommend it. I just had a glass before we got on here. So I use it as
Oh,
my afternoon reward for doing a good job in the morning.
yeah, it was like we've been good. We get coffee. Kudos.
Exactly. Exactly.
Oh.
Awesome. All right. Well, anything else you want to share as far as kind of how it's helped you, or just the things you've noticed being on it?
I can't think of anything else at the moment, but
Yeah.
they can reach out to us in the future.
Yep.
We can't
Yep.
think of anything else.
Yeah, I always tell everybody if you have questions, we're here to help and happy to help. So if you're friends with Christopher, get back to him. If you're friends with myself, get back to me. And if somebody shared this video with you, get back to the person who shared it. And hopefully you just enjoyed, enjoy us coming on here every week. If you are getting something out of it, leave us some favorite emoji in the comments just to let us know that you were here and that you're enjoying it.
Exactly.
So, yeah, Christopher, thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for sharing about your journey.
You're
And
welcome.
yeah, we just always want to help, and hope that we help people. I wake up every morning and just pray that the people that need me will find me. So,
Amen.
yeah, exactly. So, all right. Well, thank you, everybody. Have a wonderful week, and we'll see you again next week. Bye.